Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka that reseller guy. It's Tuesday morning. We're back from vacation. KK's back at school. Wife's back at work, so it's just back to the grind now. Sales have been a little slow for me. I only had 7 items sell over the last 3 days, so 7 items in 3 days for a total of $242. Not exactly what I'm going to call a record weekend. But part of it was, again, we were on vacation, so for 8 nights I wasn't active on eBay at all. No new listings, no anything. So every time that happens, sales always go down when you're not continually listing, at least for me. Got back in town, turned the store back on, and sales have been trickling in. So getting busy this week. I expect to see sales go back up. So let's check out what's sold. But first, I want to thank some of my new subscribers that have come on. We're about 660 subscribers now. That count's been going up a little bit. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. And after this video is all over, please give me a thumbs up. Maybe leave a comment. Let me know what I'm doing good. Maybe what I'm doing bad. Constructive criticism is always appreciated. So let's check it out. No particular order here. Just kind of how I had them laid out. Maybe I'll go from lowest price to highest price. First one is this Keebler Diamondbacks card set. I bought a bunch of these a while back for like 50 cents a set. I'm selling them for like $3 plus shipping. Next is a Disney item. Now, I didn't get this on vacation. About 6 months, maybe a year ago, I was buying a bunch of Disney collectibles from one of my sources. They had a relative that used to work in construction at Disneyland, so I had a lot of cast member exclusive items. This is one of them. This is an invitation to like a family celebration at like the Disney, what is it, family open house 30th anniversary. So this is just like a little collectible coin that they gave each of the attendees. Sold this for $14.99. Actually, I think it was $15 even shipped. All right, who doesn't like some American Gladiators? This was one of my favorite shows growing up. Actually, one of the guys I still follow on Instagram, Dan Nitro Clark. He does some good inspirational speaking. So if you ever want to check somebody out, check out his Instagram. He probably has a YouTube page as well. This is a Topps box from the 1991, I think it was. And this one sold for $27.99. I sold it for a little bit less because the box has some damage. Almost all of them have this black mark on them. If you know anything about cards, back in the early 90s, they overproduced just about everything that they made. So these were called like blackouts. So these were stuff that was still left at the factory. They crossed it off for some reason, and they sold the boxes wholesale, like super cheap. So you'll see a lot of this stuff when you find these early boxes. If you find one without that, you can get a little bit more for it. Otherwise, it's a nice clean box. But yeah, $28 shipped for the box here. Show you what the packs look like inside. Next, all right, this is a Disney Showcase. Jim Shore is the name of the collection. You can see what is there. It's the two little mice. And let's see, what are their names? It's called T for Two, and I can't remember the two mice's name. It is Jack and Gus. Yeah. So Disney Traditions, this little figure. The figure itself is only about that big. I don't want to take it out. It's all nice and packed up in its styrofoam packing. This sold for $34.99 shipped. This I bought at the same sale where I bought all the Peanuts and Snoopy collectibles, which I sold another one of those right over here. All right, I messed up. I'd actually pulled the wrong figure. The next thing I sold was this. Snoopy, Charlie Brown, Peanuts. And this one I knew would sell because it is the Halloween theme. They're all out trick-or-treating. You got Charlie, I think, is holding his lump of coal. Or whatever he got, a potato. I can't remember what he got. Put down in the comment, what did Charlie Brown get that he was so upset about? I think it was a rock. But you got Pigpen, you got everybody else in their ghost costumes, a witch costume, and stuff like that. This one sold for $49.99. I actually bought this at a Goodwill. It was on the seasonal shelf, so they had all the Halloween stuff out now. They only had it at $3.99. I knew they had a price really low. Opened it up, checked it out. It literally looked like it was brand new, like never taken out of the box. So that's a good sale at $50. All right. I think I showed one of my other videos about all the different bags that I got. I like getting these tennis bags. This one is a vintage Donne protein bag. It's like a 2, maybe 3 racket bag. You can see it's fairly thick. This sold for, I think, $40. This sold for $40 shipped. It is going back east, so it's probably going to cost me $12. What's good about these is there's no rack in it, so you can just sort of fold it up. Once it's done, it's going to straighten out, so you don't have to worry about it like creasing or anything like that. Fold it up. It can go in a fairly small bag. Put some bubble wrap around it, protect it a little bit. So $40 shipped. I think I paid $3 or $4 for this. Last eBay item. Can't really see great. It says Merlin on this tube. Let me go ahead and then open it up. Kind of got some packing in there. See what it will come out pretty easy. This is another Disney item. This poster was on display, I guess, at Disneyland. That was the only place that you could get it. Actually, it wasn't sold to the public. They only hung them up around Disneyland. I don't know exactly what. This is a Make Way for Magic with a picture of Merlin on it. So I don't know if they put this up during construction, as a way of saying, hey, stuff's, make way because we got new magic coming in. I know the person that all the stuff came from was heavily involved in like the Captain EO and Star Tours construction. So my guess is that's where it came from. Again, this poster, if it was in perfect condition, sells for $100 and up. This one has a couple little bends in it, so I sold it cheaper. And actually, I sold this while I was on vacation. What I didn't know is if you put your store on vacation mode and have it to where nobody can buy your items, but you have items that have best offer on them, people can still go in and make you a best offer, and that email gets sent to you. They sent me this offer on the first day of vacation, so I knew it was going to be almost over a week before I could get it shipped to them. So I just sent them back a message. I said, hey, I'm going to be gone for 8 days. I'll go ahead and accept your offer, but it's not going to be until 8 days later that I'm going to be able to ship it. He's like, that's fine. But the only problem with that is eBay doesn't really recognize that, and it still shows as this is currently as a late shipment. What I'm going to have to do is talk to an eBay rep, show them my trail of emails with this guy, and they'll have to take that little ding off my account. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but for a $50 sale, it was worth it. All right, that's all I got from eBay. Now, Amazon, on the other hand, has been going really strong. Before I went on vacation, I sent off like 5 or 6 boxes full of product to Amazon. Every time I do that, sales go through the roof on Amazon. So let me go through a list. I'm going to see if I can pop up some stuff over here, let you see what's selling, and also kind of read through it here. All right, the first item is a knight puzzle. It's shaped like a knight on a horse. That sold for $29.99. That was new sealed. The next item is a Beatles Scrabble game. There was none listed on Amazon. This is a used game, complete. I checked it all out, but even used, it sold for $49.99. So that's a great sale, picking up for just a few dollars at a thrift store. Next is this little VTech smartphone. It was brand new. I picked it up for $1. I can't remember if it was a garage sale or a thrift store. It sold for $19.99. Next is one of my favorite games to sell. It's Pigmania. I've probably sold 5 or 6 of these through the years. You don't find them a whole lot. It's just a little box game. This one sold for $37.99. It was complete, but it was not in the greatest condition inside. So about $40, $50, for a nicer one. We had this Disney Trivia add-on pack. It's just a little add-on box with a couple sets of game cards for the game. It sold for $30. I paid $1 for that as well. We had this kitten latch hook kit set. These latch hook sets I always buy when I find them, as long as they're new and sealed. This one sold for $35. We had some Avery CD labels for $75.55. This was a used open box. It was missing a couple pages, so I took a couple pages from another partial box, made a full box, $75. I only had a few dollars into this. These labels sell well. I had a Milwaukee heat gun. This was used. I tested it. Great condition. Sold for $52. Memorex 3.5-inch floppy disk. These little cool color discs sell really well. This is a 40 pack, sold for $39.99. I sent 2 of these in. They have both sold within the first week of being there. I had a Logitech little desktop microphone, sold for $23.15. Some Kodak photo paper, $24.95. A Black & Decker snake light. This is just a light but that bends so you can put it at any angle. This sold for $39.99. A Rolodex. Yeah, people still use Rolodex. I'm not sure who. I've never seen one on anyone's desks, but they sell. This one sold for $20. Last thing is a Magic the Gathering starter deck. This was new sealed. Again, I paid $1 or $2 for this at a thrift store. It sold for $35.55. So you can see my Amazon sales have been pretty strong. eBay not so much. I do have some more to send into Amazon. Again, we're in Q4. Black Friday is only a little bit over a month away, so I want to make sure all of my stuff gets in the warehouses ready to go for Black Friday and for holiday season. All right, that's what I got for today. Tomorrow I'm going to be showing you some stuff that I picked up thrifting. Some of it was from before I went on vacation. Some of it's I picked up the other day. Might go out for a little bit this afternoon as well. If I can, I'll try to make a quick video with that. Again, I want to thank everybody that's been watching the videos, that have hit subscribe down at the bottom. Again, check that button. If it's still red, click on it. That means you haven't subscribed. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down at the bottom. I always appreciate hearing from you all. Even the criticism. I think I've got all the sounds straightened out. We've got some good angles now. I turned the fan off so you don't see the whirly going up here on this picture. And hopefully I'm popping up these pop-ups over here correctly so you can see what's been selling. Trying to get myself a little more tech-friendly in these videos. Alright, again, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.